Israeli smoke bombs screen troop movements on Gaza's streets. An Israeli ban on reporters entering the densely populated desert strip clouds the conflict further. But Israeli officials insist they have a clear picture of what's happening.
What you can see here is a very good example of the way Hamas operates in civilian neighborhoods.
And they say this captured map shows gun positions. Evidence, in the Israeli view, that Hamas intentionally put civilians in danger.
The meaning is that if Hamas would be able to draw IDF forces into this area and engage with them with fire, and this gas depot would be hit, the meaning is that all this neighborhood would be in flames.
Hamas, they claim, without offering proof, is divided, demoralized, hiding among the people and close to submission.
We know that Hamas are under a lot of pressure since IDF forces are very close to them.
In Gaza, the results of the offensive are being borne by its people. Less evident the impact it's having on the Hamas leadership. According to Palestinian health officials, the death toll well over 1,000 now, close to 5,000 injured. And, according to aid workers, tens of thousands now homeless.
Near probably 100,000 people have been displaced. There's 35,000 people living in shelters right now that fled their homes, often without taking anything with them. They need things like a pot to cook in and a mattress to sleep on.
More than 100 supply trucks did go into Gaza during the 3-hour lull in fighting Wednesday. But, as it has been for days now, more than half of them carry items for sale, not humanitarian supplies. And aid agencies say that means just 1/10 of the minimum aid required is getting through. And that's not the only problem.
The ceasefires really haven't held. There's been firing during every one of them. But the bigger problem is actually that the duration is absolutely inadequate. 3 hours to get your goods transported from the south to the north and distributed is impossible.
In the absence of a deal being hammered out in Cairo between Hamas, Egyptian mediators and Israel, the suffering looks set to continue. Hamas firing more than a dozen rockets Wednesday, defying Israel's claim it's close to being beaten. Israeli officials refusing to bow to international pressure, saying that if it spots Hamas launching missiles, Israel will fire back, regardless of who might be in the area.
And whoever is around that Grad missile may be hit because our first priority is conserving our people's lives.
Hamas's negotiators had looked close to accepting a peace deal put forward by Egypt, but have sent it back with modified demands. Israel's representatives, due in Cairo Thursday, will decide their next move based on Hamas's position. And so it goes on. Nick Robertson, CNN, Ashkelon, Israel.